So here you have a landscaper who plants lawn in the garden as shown. So the rectangular lawn is 12 meters by 6 meters and it's surrounded by a path. So you have that in colour in your book, okay? So the lawn is in the middle and then there's a path included round about. So part A wants us to find the area of the lawn. So the area of the lawn is in the shape of a rectangle. So length by width, 12 meters multiplied by 6 meters, which is 72 meters squared. Okay? Now we're in for a tricky little thing. So we want to find the area of the whole garden. Now, the path is, so that includes the path and lawn together. Now, we know that the lawn in here is 12, but the path is 2 meters thick. So if it's 2 meters on each side, and also then 2 meters top and bottom. So instead of having 12 meters, so that's 12, we need to add 2 meters each side. So the top is going to be 14 meters, and the same on the bottom or along the sides. It's 6 meters plus 2 plus another 2. So 14 meters, 6 and 2 is 8 and 2 is 10 meters. So length by width is equal to 140 meters squared. Okay, now we just want now to find the area of the path. So the area of the path, how are we going to find the area of the path? Well, we have the whole garden is equal to 140 meters squared. And we know the lawn is equal to 72 meters squared. So that means then that the path is going to be the garden minus the lawn. So in this case, 140 meters squared minus the 72 meters squared will give me 68 meters squared, okay, which is the area of the path. And then for part D, find the cost of paving the path if paving is €12 per meter squared. So we're only going to pave what's outside, okay? So this inside here is the lawn. So we're only going to pave the garden around the outside, okay? So part D, well, 68 meters squared divided by 12 meters squared is equal to, it's €12 per meter squared. So in that case then, what's 68 meters squared multiplied by €12? So 68 times 12 is equal to, 68 multiplied by 12 is equal to €816 is the cost of the path. So in this one here, just read the question carefully. It says €12 per meter squared. Okay, so in that case then, for every meter is €12, so 68 by 12 is 816. Now these ones are tricky again, so we want to find the area of the blue. So the blue is this bit in here. Okay, so for part A, A is made up of one big rectangle. So we have a big rectangle, which is 3.5 and 6 centimeters. But this bit here is not included. So it's like, if you like, maybe an L shape or like a room, your kitchen room maybe. But you don't want to include where the back toilet is or something like that. So we'll find the area of the full rectangle is equal to 6 centimeters by 3.5 centimeters, which is equal to, so 6 multiplied by 3.5 is 21 centimeters squared. Okay? But also then we have a little small square. So this is where the toilet is. So that's 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters. So the area here will be 2 centimeters by 2, which is equal to 4 centimeters squared. But do I want to include this with the blue? And the answer is no. So what I need to do next is the area of the blue only will be equal to 21 centimeters squared minus the 4 centimeters squared, giving you a total of 17 centimeters squared. Okay? So it's splitting it up into shapes for you and then taking away or adding on maybe. Now the next one is a bit more tricky, right? So it's a letter F. So in the letter F above, I'm going to split the letter F up into a couple of shapes. So now, in the letter F, I have now 3 rectangles. I have a long rectangle A. So A is a long rectangle. I have B, which is a slightly smaller one. B. And then I have C, which is a little one. Okay? So what I need to do now is find all the areas of all 3 rectangles. Okay? So this one is slightly more difficult, but it does involve thinking about the question. Okay? So in this one here, we know that this is 4 and this is 1. So the area will be 4 centimeters by 1 centimeter, which will be just 4 centimeters squared. Now B is up here. Now if this bit is 1 and the total is 3, well 3 take away 1 is 2 and that's 1. So the area will be equal to 2 centimeters by 1 centimeter, which is 2 centimeters squared. And for part C then, it tells us that this is 1 and this is 1. So the area will be equal to 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, which is 1 centimeter squared. So to find the total area will be 4 centimeters squared plus 2 centimeters squared plus 1 centimeter squared, which is equal to just 7 centimeters squared. Okay?